Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 7, Episode 3. Beginnings and Endings. So, starts off with Mimi. She meets up with Stevie J. She meets up with Stevie J because Mimi is concerned. I need to figure out what Stevie's intentions are, because at the end of the day, if he's gone back to his old ways of sleeping with his artist, then I must put a stop to it, because I can't allow the father of my child to go and continue this behavior anymore. I said, Mimi, you're right. I know you're right. We know you're right. But do we care? I do, but most people don't. So she goes and talks to him, and then he does his whole Stevie thing. Yeah. Put the popsicle stick in the mouth, and it melts. Look, we know Stevie likes to dibble and dabble with his artist. He's done it since the beginning of his career. Why is he going to stop now? Next, we see Jessica Dime. She's with her boo. And they give us like a 3-minute scene just to go and show how he's going to be going away soon, because of course he has to go and look for a new team. She runs through his stats. He was doing big things in 2006. And then a couple of years ago was the last time he played in a professional NBA game. And now he's trying to go and make a comeback. And she peed on the pregnancy stick. I just love the glow up of Jessica Dime, and I know that there's going to be some foolery down the line in this season, and it hurts my feelings because I love seeing her like this. It's just, she has that glow, because yes, she's pregnant. Oh, so shout out to her. She's pregnant. She's happy. She has the ring. She has the house. She has the man. I mean, the glow up for this woman is real, and I couldn't be happier for her. And that's why it kind of irks me what's going to happen a little bit later. So, Estelita and Erica, they go and they have a sit down with Spice. Yeah. So they sit down with Spice because Estelita feels like she isn't being taught to someone who won't judge her, who's just about woman empowerment. I said, Spice is Yachty. And as a Yachty, she's still going to tell it like it is. I don't know who you thought you were talking to. She is going to tell it like it is. I saw that look in her face. I already knew. It was going down. Going down. So when Estelita was trying to make it seem like, well, Erica, I know I told you one thing, but yes, she did sleep. She slept with Stevie, and it was actually before she signed the contract. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this woman really literally slept with this man just so that she could probably get the deal or get the favorable terms. And none of it worked out anyway. Really? Spice had that look of, you really slept, you opened your legs to this man. And so Spice said, look, the way how you're acting like you didn't have a hard life. Did you have to go barefoot, walk miles and miles to school every day? And I said, oh, this story sounds familiar. But, so she was just like, nothing was handed to me. That's why I'm so strong, because I already knew the trials and tribulations from my childhood would mold me into someone strong who wasn't going to take any mess. Why would you even sign a contract like that? You're not dumb. So you know that doesn't make sense. Then here comes the bomb. Estelita said, okay, you don't know me. So let's start this over. Hi, my name is Estelita, and this is serious now. She is the youngest of 20 kids. She was raped by 5 different men. That's the reason why her mother planned to send her to the States when she was 18. But she had to send her sooner because she was raped by 5 men, and she was also raped, molested by her own father. And it started around the age of 5, or at least that's when she could remember it. And he would take her into the bathroom, give her money, and then make her perform sexual acts. And so she, until a certain age, had no idea what she was doing was wrong or bad. And my mind's drawing a blank because Erica's just bawling. Spice just has that look of, ooh, honey. Spice had that look of, ooh, this story. You're not the first person to tell me some mess like this, so and so, as we know, Estelita has always associated sex with getting something from a man, feeling like she has some power over a man. And so she was saying that she respects Stevie and appreciate the fact that he was the first man that just took a general interest in her. And we're all saying, no, he didn't, because you two still slept with each other. And he still kind of put it out there like, I can go and dibble and dabble and do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And that's what Estelita was trying to say. Look, even I have to pay for your contracts because that whole sex for opportunity thing, no, we're not doing that. That's some enslaved type of mess, and we're not doing that. And I don't understand why some people don't get that. That is wrong. That is wrong. Stevie J is around, chooses these women who, well, Stevie J loves women. He's a ladies' man, period. So that's one thing. But Stevie J ends up most of the time with these women who are disenfranchised, and we know it's a psychological mind F. You go after these women you know have nothing. You can provide them an opportunity. And yes, it's true. He actually can. But a lot of times it ends up in stupid relationships mess. And it's so wrong. I don't care what anyone says. This is, none of this is cute. None of this is funny. It's not. I've been saying this for a while now. But we move on to Tokyo. And her boyfriend is Tobias. And we find out that Tokyo is actually a virgin. And so she's not trying to sleep around with anyone. And she's not a virgin for religious beliefs. She's not a virgin because she's just trying to wait until she just hasn't had full-blown sex. And as a result, she's not going to unless she wants to. And I said, do I believe that she's never went all the way? Yeah, it's possible. Absolutely. I'm not going to call that woman a liar. Because I can believe that, yes, a grown adult who's not doing it for religious reasons hasn't done that. No problem. But what about everything else? And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, Tobias said, oh yeah, of course, no problem. I'm going to wait for you. Kisses her in the forehead. I'm thinking, all right, wait for her. 3, 2, 1. And then comes the next girl. Anyway, BK is with Sierra, and she's so happy because this man rubs her feet. The man never rubbed her feet. He's just really attentive and all that. And then she lets him know that, yeah, and Shooter actually has 2 other babies out there that I didn't know, and it's just crazy. And he kind of had that look of, that's not a big deal. And I'm thinking, now BK, do you have some mess going on, or are you used to having male friends or even family members that are part of some messes, and that's why that didn't faze you? I don't know, but okay. Now apparently Ty had an event. Mimi was there to support. Jessica Diamond was also there to support. She's super happy, but she can't let anyone know that she's pregnant yet because it's too early. Carly Red shows up like she's Carly Red showed up in a fur, blonde wig, thigh-high boots. I'm thinking, Carly, where are you going? What are you doing? Tokyo showed up with her, so Tokyo is her friend. Everything's all well and good until they drop the bomb that Sierra's ex has 2 babies out of wedlock. And now they're trying to figure out why Melissa isn't there. We see a little bit of tension because Mimi's trying to make it seem like, well, you know, Ty would feel a certain way. Ty saying, why would I feel a certain way at all? I mean, as long as there's no reason for me to not feel a certain way, I won't feel a certain way. I'm thinking, Ty, you feel a certain way. It's okay. It's okay, Ty. It's okay. Next thing we see Estelita, Erica, Tommy. We'll talk about her a little bit later. But they're doing the boot camp. They're doing a vocal boot camp. And Jazzy Faye is sitting there watching them. That is the funniest thing. So these 2, you know, fit women are training for their lives while Jazzy Faye is over there cackling. I said, no, sir, you sure you don't want to just go and do a light jog? You sure? Oh, okay. Tommy's not slick. Tommy saw that they were actually putting in some work, and she said, nope. She went right back, got herself something to drink, came back and was ready to go. I said, uh-oh, here we go. But we're going to have a good time. Everything's going well. The vocal coach comes along. And I love how Erica said, due to previous management, I got this reputation that I can't sing. I said, no, Erica. I love the flashbacks. Where did I go from here? Mind you, my voice is so messed up because of the, what is it called? Allergies. I remember Rich's face. No. Where do I go from here? Where do I go? And the sound part, that was better than what she said. Jesus. Anyway. So it starts off with Erica, and Erica tries to cover it up. So she was like, it's do, re, mi, fa, so. Or Erica's like, do, re, mi. I'm like, Erica, stop it. Stop it. The vocal coach looked at her and said, okay, that has nothing to do with if you can actually, you know, work with the note. I said, ooh. Okay. Estelita. No. Re, me. She was like, go higher. Me. I said, oh no, she's tone deaf. Me. I said, no. Me. That's all she was looking for. Just a little higher. Me. Come on now. And then Tommy kept it cute. Tommy said, this is how I've done this for at least a moment. The trick is you go in your sweet spot. So if your voice isn't strong and you can't project like that, you just go, no, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, do, re. Instead of, duh! I ain't stop playing around. Anyway, you know I love a singing moment. But the nerve of the vocal coach saying, yeah, Tommy, you did that. And Tommy's like, yep, of course, I'm amazing. Come on now, let's stop it. So they're all done for the day. But now Estelita tells her story about Stevie J and the shenanigans. And Tommy said, oh, I know he's a mess. But you need to get out of that. And, I wasn't ready for the next scene. I said, oh, this is heavy. We see Jock crying. We see Shooter consoling his son who was bawling his eyes out. We're at this funeral. And Shooter's 21-year-old son, Hot Rod, was killed. He was killed because of an argument that went out of hand, and he got shot. So of course Sierra was there to support. Man, but that was woo. 21 years old. Unfortunately, tragedy will either destroy a family or bring it together. So Jessica Dime's throwing up in the bathroom because she's at her music video shoot. I do like the song. Wait. Yeah, no, we need to back up a little bit. This is a music-filled episode. I appreciate it. Thank you for bringing some music back to love and hip-hop. I'm a professional. Hey. Do it. Rolls in the six. That definitely sounds like some Atlanta. Just drop the bass, just ride the beat and go. And I'm all the way appreciative of it. So Carly couldn't be there, but we see Ty, we see Mimi, we see Tokyo. Melissa shows up. So Melissa shows up, and then we get this interesting interaction. Diamond's like, look, I need to throw up. I need to leave you ladies alone. And things take a nice turn. They take a nice turn because Melissa said, look, you and I, we may have had a sexual encounter here and there previously, but we were friends first. And we're still friends afterwards. Or whatever, we're not. If we're not, understandably so. I want Mimi to be happy. So if that means I can't be friends with her because now you're with her, then that's what it is. Tokyo was being the therapist and was letting Melissa know that you and Mimi crossed the line in your friendship and became something more. So now you're not just friends anymore. So you can't just say, oh, we're just friends that, oh, you know, that happened, but it's over and it's done. No, that's not how the real world works. Of course, Ty may feel a certain way. Ty's trying to write it off as in, I'm jealous of no one. I'm threatened by no one. I have no problems. Ty has that look of, dang, if these cameras weren't here and, you know, I was actually working towards something career-wise, someone could have gotten popped. Mimi, it's just, Melissa left. Mimi feels a certain way because Ty's trying to act cool, calm, collected, like, oh no, I really wasn't concerned. Here's the thing, Mimi wants you to be concerned. Mimi wants you to go and be upset because she's going to feel a certain way if her girlfriend is just playing it off like, oh, so you're not jealous that I had some type of relationship with so-and-so. Anyway. In comes Tokyo. She goes and visits Sierra because Sierra hasn't been out of the house in days because, of course, after her stepson was killed, she's like, he was such a good man. He had a bright future. He had goals. It was because of an argument. And we all know people that have gotten killed because of an argument, or if you're flashy, or it's just stupid stuff. I don't know why Tokyo had that black mane on her, but whatever. That's not the point. Not the point. The point is, someone robbed Safari. I will be talking about that tomorrow when his interview with Angie Martinez comes out. Because he was crying. I said, what type of mess is this? But anywho, I'm glad that Sierra had someone to talk to. Sierra just said she felt guilty because she's like, regardless of the situation with Shooter, that's still her family. And it's just, she feels bad that she wasn't there any more than she already was. And I said, you two aren't in a relationship anymore. And that's what happens. That is sad, though. It's really sad. That's why I had to move on. You know, Stevie J, he's working with Just Brittany, who is signed to MMG, and the song was cute. I said, okay, a remake. Song's cool. I'm bopping. The stage performance, because I said no, no, no. She's definitely trying to work the stage. So A for effort, A for not just standing in one place like a lot of people do. So I will take that back. The stage performance, from what I saw, needed work, but I said okay. Doesn't sound bad. Doesn't sound bad. But Stevie J, I don't know what you could do for her if you're gonna have these shenanigans, because in comes Erica and Estelita. At first they were in the car, and then they decide, okay, it's game time. They see this girl, and Estelita isn't even as mad as Erica. And I said, oh Lord, this is why you can't bring your friends to things like this, because then these outcomes occur. Sidebar: we saw the music video for Cartier Barty. I mean, Bartier Cardi. See, the problem was I had something different in my mind. I thought it was going to be kind of grungy and grimy and just, I thought it was going to be different. I actually liked, I know a lot of people were about the middle / end of it where she was in the car with Offset, but I did like that part. Like even 21 Savage's part, I said 21 Savage's part in the song is really good, but this music, what is going on here? But you know, this isn't hate, because you know I love me some Cardi, so this isn't hate. I just expected something different. That's all. Because the song and the beat snaps. But Erica is, you know, gassing up the situation. Estelita's trying to figure out, so I'm supposed to be the premier artist, I'm supposed to be working with you. Stevie J's playing games because, again, he's trying to go and light a fire under Estelita's butt by working with other artists and throwing it in her face. And I said, that's not what real managers do. That's my problem with all of this. Erica saying that Just Britney's face looks like, what was it, like a yeast infection? I said, what? I'm talking about her feet and the shoes not being the right size, and I'm thinking, oh my God, stop this. But you can tell that this wasn't supposed to go down like that, because Stevie J kicked them out. So clearly this was actually her session. So that's it. Kind of over this. Oh, please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week.